Hello, I'm making a video and it's really late and it's probably not going to be up until tomorrow. So I technically didn't make it today, but I did. Okay, it's what is today's date? It is December 4th, maybe. I think it's the 4th today, and it's 11:49. So I did make it on Tuesday. The 4th is Tuesday, right? Or is it the 5th? Oh, snap. My phone. No, it's the 4th. Yes, okay. So I'm making a video, and I did make it today, and it will probably be up by midnight, maybe. So, I didn't do a skit because I didn't feel like it. And I'm talking really fast because I want to make sure that I get everything on here before I run out of memory or something. Okay, so I was going to make a skit, but as soon as my friend got home, I really didn't feel like making one. I didn't really feel like talking or anything. So I'm doing a video on pet peeves because, I don't know. I think I saw one a couple months ago and I said, hey, that's a really cool thing. Okay, so I'm doing it top 5 because I have a lot, and I'm going from least to most. So yeah, let's get started. Number 5, I absolutely hate it when people talk to me as if I'm dumb, or as if I don't understand, or if they talk like down their noses to me. Like they actually think they're better than me because of a reason I really don't know. But like, really, talking to me like I'm dumb doesn't really get you any point in my book. Chances are I already know what you're talking about, but it bores me, and so I sometimes I'm not aware of the facial expressions I have on my face, and so, you know, I might have this really blank stare, and you might confuse it with she doesn't get it, so I'm going to dumb it down a bit. No, I'm probably looking at you as if, yeah, okay, when are you going to stop talking? I don't know, it bugs shit at me when people talk to me like I'm dumb, because I feel like just smarting off to being like, yes, because I don't know how to plug in a vacuum. Yeah. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 4 is slow walking people. I absolutely cannot stand it. What are you doing? It's like going nowhere fast. What the hell? I absolutely cannot stand it. I was at the airport the other day actually, and there was this guy. Okay, not only is he walking slow, but he's walking in a diagonal line, right? So I go diagonal so I can try to go around him because I'm thinking he's going to go over a little bit and then go straight. But he doesn't. He just continues to go diagonal. So finally, I decided I'm going to go straight and let him just keep going wherever he's going. As soon as I go straight, he goes straight. And he's walking like he doesn't have anywhere to go. Okay, my flight just changed for the 3rd time, and I've got to get there before I miss it, and the homeboy is just walking like he ain't got nowhere to go. I don't understand that. It's like, not only that, but like, when people are walking in front of you, and then they just stop. Like, no one's walking behind them. Like, there couldn't possibly be anyone behind them in an airport, you know? So they're just gonna walk, and then just stop, and then carry on a conversation. It's annoying. Number 3, judgmental people, or people who make assumptions. The judging part comes from this video on YouTube that is like, what is emo? And people, you know, emo means emotional, so people just assume that, oh, you're emo, so you must go home and cut yourself and listen to sad music and write angry poetry and blah blah blah. I don't understand where that comes from. Okay, to me, if you're emo, you're emotional, and if you're emotional, you're sensitive. And if you're sensitive, that's okay. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat things for you and like make it easier for you to take. You know, you need to learn how to take it anyway, so I'm not gonna sit there and like baby you and enable you to just stay that way. But like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why emo is connected to cutting. I don't understand. I don't understand why people instantly think that because you're emo, you must cut yourself. I don't understand that. Like, they act like preppy people don't cut themselves. And I saw this comment that someone made to me, because I commented on the video. Someone made to me that, you know, they hate emo people because they give bad names to punk and goth people, and, you know, all this other stuff, and that punk people are punk because they fight for the rights of or freedom of sexuality. I didn't understand. I didn't think that punks fight for the freedom of sexuality. I mean, if they do, go for them. But, you know, if you guys are fighting for the freedom of sexuality, then maybe emo people are fighting for the freedom to be emotional. Ever thought of that? I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure there is a prep or a goth or a punk person that, you know, cuts. I'm sure it's not impossible. And, you know, people judge people based on things, you know, band geeks, orc dorks, choir preachers or whatever, and stuff like that. And they have all those names, and I don't really care. I was in ROTC for 4 years. I was in ROTC. I was a choir girl. I was a band geek. I played the saxophone. I sang a cappella and soprano, first soprano and second soprano, and first alto. And I was in ROTC. And so you can make fun of me as much as you want. It's just, I had the best 4 years ever. And it pissed me off when I would be in my uniform, because we had to wear them once a week. And I would be marching to go put the flags up. We would put up the school flag, the Texas flag, and the American flag. And people would sit there and mock us. They would sit there and, like, salute us and start calling out cadences and purposely getting in our way as we're trying to put up their American flag and state flag and school flag, as if, you know, whatever. To me, that was like a really big honor to be able to hold the flag, you know, and to be able to raise it up in the ceremonial way that we're supposed to. And people sit there and they'll walk next to me and mock me and stuff like that. Whatever, do what you want, but I had the best 4 years of my life, and I don't think I would have had as much fun and had as much of an enjoyable experience if I hadn't been in ROTC. And I'm going to the Navy, so, you know, I'm going to be fighting for your right to make fun of me. Awesome. Number 2 is contradictions. I can't stand it. And there's this thing on MySpace, and it bugs the shit out of me. It was this thing, and you had to repost it saying, I hate, and you had to put your best friend's name. And by doing that, you showed everybody that you believed in God. It was like, if you believe in God, you'll repost this as, I hate your best friend's name. And it says, you know, 97% of people won't repost this. And it gives you this verse that says, if you deny me in front of my Father, oh no, if you deny me in front of your friends and deny me in front of man, I will deny you in front of my Father. Okay. Putting up a bulletin is not going to get me a chair next to Jesus or God. I believe in, I'm Christian, and I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus and all this stuff, but I don't think that because I don't repost a bulletin, I'm gonna go to hell. And it literally, like, pretty much implies that. But not only that, I have to sit there and lie. I have to sin and say, I hate my best friend, as a way of showing that I believe in God. So you want me to lie and sin so that I can go and sit next to God when I die. To me, that is a really big contradiction. He comes down, he dies for our sins, and teaches us all this stuff, and then you want me to do this so that I can sit next to him? How does that work out? I don't understand. I thought it was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And number 1, stupid questions. I cannot stand stupid questions. Okay, example. You're sitting there and you're maybe watching, I don't know, the political debates or some crap, and someone says, who's Ron Paul?